Joining me now is entertainment and royal reporter Kinsey Schofield. Let's start with Meghan Markle. She attended a very exclusive business summit at the Hamptons last month, but the only evidence we have that she was there is this photo with makeup mogul Bobby Brown, because the New York Post reveals here that other celebrities didn't want to pose with the Duchess. Surely that can't be right, Kinsey.
Well, keep in mind, Rita, Reese Witherspoon was there. Gwyneth Paltrow was there. I mean, there were some, Diane Sawyer was there. There were some very big names there, names that Meghan likes to have her name aligned with. Meghan reached out allegedly to Reese Witherspoon and tried to have her on the Archetypes podcast. Season 1 was denied. We continuously hear the name Gwyneth Paltrow and Meghan together because of the launch of American Riviera Orchard. Also, there was a story that they had dinner together, although we never saw photographs of that dinner either. But a source told News Nation that celebrities know that if they are in a picture with Meghan, you know, it's a tacit approval of her to promote herself, that she can use to promote herself, and that Meghan can continue to show up at events where they are or move into their neighborhood, but they simply do not consider her their friend.
And she may have had a film crew with her filming the next reality series / documentary. So I think that's another reason just to kind of steer clear of her, because you don't want to end up on that absolute mess of a reality show. I still haven't recovered from that last Netflix series. But Meghan has also done a tell-all interview with CBS. She talks here about her barely scraping the surface of how bad she felt during her time in the royal family.
When you've been through any level of pain or trauma, I believe part of our healing journey, certainly part of mine, is being able to be really open about it. And I haven't really scraped the surface on my experience, but I do think that I would never want someone else to feel that way. And I would never want someone else to be making those sort of plans. And I would never want someone else to not be believed. So if me voicing what I have overcome will save someone.
Kinsey, why are we revisiting this all over again? It really does feel like deja vu all over again.
Look, I think a cynical person might look at the amount of attention that the King and Kate have received over their cancer diagnosis and wonder why Meghan Markle is bringing up an incident that occurred 5 years ago during such a turbulent time health-wise for her in-laws. I have had friends that reached out to me and said, Catherine has cancer and she's talking about this again. If the objective is to put a spotlight on children that are no longer with us because of online bullying, I feel like a much more powerful message would be to focus on those families. Meghan Markle was suicidal in a castle and fled to America, where she lives with 2 beautiful babies, rescue chickens, and palm trees that hold hands in a Montecito mansion. She has a loving husband. She survived. She's thriving. These parents go to bed every night with empty beds and bedrooms where their children used to sleep. I think it's wildly inappropriate to make an interview like that about yourself. You will not see the Princess of Wales do a sit-down interview and laugh and smile her way through a cancer conversation. She might take up pediatric cancer causes and she might spotlight stories of children that touch her deeply, but she is not going to mic up and sit in front of a camera and try to garner sympathy for herself. Harry and Meghan not only lack credibility, but they lack self-awareness. And I can't imagine what a nightmare from hell it must be to work for these two.